The trailer for Grey's 21st season unveils a shocking diss and an even more shocking slap at a crucial moment. The trailer that ABC has just released for the upcoming season 21 of Grey's Anatomy shows that the surgical gloves are removed. Not only does it look like Catherine is suing Meredith over ownership of her pioneering Alzheimer's research, but the boss also lashes out at Bailey for standing with the interns in defense of Lucas. All of this is happening simultaneously. Do you believe that you are a gift from God to this hospital? Catherine laughs heartily. You're just another physician, I'm afraid. In response, Miranda says, talk to the hand, but she does so not with words, but rather with a slap. In a different part of the promotional video, Richard and Winston are dealing with a bungee jumper whose cable has snapped, and Jo is attempting to bring up the matter of her unexpected pregnancy with her significant other, Link. This is something that she and we both knew would eventually be necessary. If you have read anything, you are aware that Grey's Anatomy will be returning on Thursday, September. There will be alterations to the left, right, and center on the 26th. In the first place, the long-running drama has been moved to a new time slot, which is 10/9C. Additionally, Jason George, who has spent the past 7 seasons fighting fires as Ben on the much-missed spin-off Station 19, will be returning to the show in order to provide Bailey's husband with the opportunity to finish his medical residency. Michael Thomas Grant, who played James, Grey Sloane's new chaplain, and Callie Rocha, who is returning after 17 years to play out an arc as Dr. Sidney Herron, are on their way in. Jake Borelli, who plays Levy, and Midori Francis, who plays Micah, are on their way out. On their way in are Michael Thomas Grant, who played James, and Midori Francis, who plays Micah. In the upcoming episode of Grey's Anatomy, it will soon be time to return to Grey Sloane Memorial Hospital. However, the personnel may appear to be much different. In the season 20 finale, Catherine, Debbie Allen, discovered that Meredith Ellen Pompeo had continued the Alzheimer's study that Catherine had disallowed. This revelation put numerous careers in peril. Amelia, Katerina Skorson, Teddy, Kim Raver, and Owen, Kevin McKidd, are among the individuals who are perhaps seeking new career opportunities. This includes everyone who is involved in Meredith continuing her profession, even in a peripheral way. The veterans were not the only ones who were experiencing a sense of unease. If Catherine insists that Lucas, Nico Toho, repeat his internship year, then the entire intern class is in jeopardy because they have voluntarily resigned from their positions. Even Bailey, played by Chandra Wilson, showed her support for the young shepherd by throwing her hat into the ring. The good news is that Jo, played by Camilla Luddington, is expecting a child. On the other hand, will there be a hospital ready to receive her when she gives birth? The fact that Grey's Anatomy will be dealing with fewer fire situations now that Station 19 has concluded is something that we are aware of. Yet, we are also aware that familiar faces will be returning to the hospital. Everything that we know about Grey's Anatomy Season 21 up to this point is detailed here. What's new about Grey's Anatomy Season 21? Natalie Morales, who appeared as a guest star in Season 20 as the new pediatric surgeon Dr. Monica Beltran, is going to be appearing in additional episodes. This is an official announcement. On the 30th of August, Variety revealed that Morales will be joining the cast of Season 21 as a recurring character. Date of release for the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy. This fall, Grey's Anatomy will be broadcast on Thursdays on ABC, but it will be moved to a different time slot. After 9-to-11 and the new series Dr. Odyssey, the medical drama will make its debut on ABC on Thursday, September 26 at 10 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time. Beginning the following day, episodes will be made available to view on Hulu. What can we expect to see in the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy? On Grey's Anatomy Season 21, the most pressing issue that will be addressed is the question of who is still employed at Grey Sloane Memorial Hospital. In the penultimate episode of the 20th season, Catherine found out that Teddy and Amelia had been involved in Meredith's Alzheimer's study, which resulted in both of them being dismissed. Meredith released their research before Catherine could capture all of it and deliver it to Karasik, Greg German, despite the fact that Meredith and Amelia may not have work at the moment. The 21st season will shed light on the opinions of the medical community on Meredith and Amelia's controversial viewpoint on Alzheimer's precursors, as well as ascertain whether or not they are able to secure additional funds to continue their research. Additionally, Season 21 will be required to provide an answer to the question of what will happen to the intern program after Bailey and the entire class have threatened to quit in the hopes of influencing Catherine to refrain from making Lucas repeat his internship year. Bailey and Catherine's confrontation in the conference room was the final moment before the titles rolled, but there was a question over whether or not Lucas even required redemption. Maggie, Kelly McCreary, has extended him a very generous employment offer to join her cardio team in Chicago, and he has the opportunity to put the drama of Grace Sloan in the past thanks to this opportunity. Who will be a part of the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy? The news that Jake Borelli and Midori Francis will be leaving the show in Season 21 has already been revealed by Deadline. However, both actors will appear in many episodes to bring their respective character arcs to a successful conclusion. We are also able to recognize familiar people as they leave. According to Deadline, Ellen Pompeo is scheduled to return for a minimum of 7 episodes, but the number of episodes involved may increase. Following the demise of Station 19, Jason George will also be returning as a series regular to portray the role of Ben Warren, Bailey's husband. Ben Warren is eager to put his days as a firefighter in the past. In Season 21, Natalie Morales will be joining the recurring cast, and she will be reprising her role as Dr. Monica Beltran, which she played in the previous season. Morales is scheduled to make her debut in the 2nd episode of the season, and she is expected to make an appearance in at least 6 episodes, with the possibility of appearing in further episodes. It has also been confirmed that Scott Speedman, who portrays Nick, Meredith's boyfriend, will be returning. According to Deadline, it is anticipated that Speedman will make an appearance in at least 5 episodes throughout this season. Additionally, Carly Rocha is scheduled to return to the character of Dr. Sydney Herron, her most recent appearance on Grey's Anatomy, which was in the 4th season. Composers of Grey's Anatomy. As Miranda Bailey, Chandra Wilson is the actress. As Richard Webber, James Pickens Jr. is the actor. Kevin McKidd in the role of Owen Hunt. In the role of Teddy Altman, Kim Raver. In the role of Joe Wilson, Camille Luddington. As Amelia Shepard, Katerina Skorson is the actress. Chris Carmack portrays Atticus Link Lincoln in the film. In the role of Lucas Adams, Nico Terho. In the role of Simone Griffith, Alexis Floyd. As Benson Blue Kwan, Harry Shum Jr. plays the role. In the role of Jules Millen, Adelaide Kane. Ben Warren is portrayed by Jason George. In the upcoming season of Grey's Anatomy, how many episodes will there be? It has been stated that Season 21 would consist of 18 episodes, which is an increase over Season 20, which was shortened to 10 episodes due to the workforce strikes that occurred in Hollywood in 2023. In the upcoming season of Grey's Anatomy, the Grey will be reintroduced to the show. According to our sister website Deadline, Ellen Pompeo is scheduled to make an appearance in 7 of the 18 episodes of the long-running drama on ABC, and TV Line has confirmed this information. Furthermore, that number may increase to as many as 14 shows in the future. The actress, who has been playing the role of Meredith Grey since the beginning of the series, stopped working full-time in the middle of Season 19, when her character relocated to Boston with her children. On the other hand, Pompeo remained to function as Grey's narrator and an executive producer. Nick Marsh, who was Scott Speedman's on and off again love interest, soon followed. She made an appearance in 5 of the 10 episodes that were produced during Season 20, which was curtailed due to strikes by both the writers and the actors. The announcement that the original cast will have a greater role in the forthcoming season comes at a time when Grey's Anatomy is preparing for what may be a substantial cast change. However, it has already been revealed that Jake Borelli, played by Levi Schmidt, and Midori Francis, played by Mika Yasuda, will only be returning for a short period of time in order to complete the story arcs of their respective characters. In addition, TV Line announced in April that new contracts had not yet been drafted for the veterans of the series, including Chandra Wilson, Miranda Bailey, James Pickens Jr., Richard Webber, Kevin McKidd, Owen Hunt, Kim Raver, Teddy Altman, Katerina Skorson, Amelia Shepard, and Camilla Luddington, Joe Wilson. On the bright side, Jason George will be returning to Grey's Anatomy, the show where the surgical resident turned firefighter character first appeared. Ben Warren, who plays Bailey's husband, will be crossing over from his Station 19 persona, where he was living. In addition, he will not merely appear as a guest star, but rather as a series regular. As of 2019, Grey's Anatomy has reached the milestone of becoming the longest-running primetime medical drama in the history of television in the United States. Moreover, it holds the record for the longest-running primetime series in the history of ABC. The 21st season of Grey's Anatomy is shaping up to be a really exciting season for the show. In addition to the roster changes that ABC has announced for the upcoming episodes of the series, the network is now disclosing that yet another character will be returning to Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital. This news comes after the network confirmed that the series will be receiving new episodes. Natalie Morales, who made her debut in the series as Dr. Monica Beltran in the 21st season, will be returning for a number of episodes beginning in October. After Arizona Robbins, Jessica Capshaw, and Alex Karev, Justin Chambers, who are both fan favorites, Monica Beltran has taken up the role of pediatric surgery on the series. This is a position that was previously held by their respective characters. Just 1 week after the launch of the new season, Morales is scheduled to make her comeback to the long-running series. At first, she will appear as a guest star in 6 episodes, but ABC has hinted that she may return for further episodes depending on how the story of the season unfolds. Given that Dr. Beltran may potentially be a romantic interest for either Winston, played by Anthony Hill, or Amelia, played by Katarina Skorsen, it is highly likely that she will spend a great deal more time with them. During Season 21, Morales will be joining a cast of well-known actors and actresses. The one that has surprised everyone the most so far is Kelly Rocha, who is returning to her role as Dr. Sydney Heron for the very first time after 8 years away from the position. The fact that Dr. Grey, played by Ellen Pompeo, has also committed to a significant role in Season 21 was another piece of information that fans were pleased to learn. Despite the fact that Pompeo officially departed the show a number of seasons ago, she continues to return for more and has never ceased providing voiceover narrations for the episodes. According to another announcement made by ABC earlier this month, Scott Speedman, who is a part of the Underwood franchise, will continue to play the role of Nick Marsh in Season 21. Additionally, Jason George will be returning to the series as a regular cast member following the conclusion of the spin-off show Station 19. The final addition to the roster is Michael Thomas Grant, who previously appeared in Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. He will be playing the role of a new gay chaplain. In spite of the fact that it would appear to be a lot, the series has become accustomed to coping with a large cast and tossing in unexpected returns from fan-favorite doctors in order to liven things up. Fans continue to have a great time watching Grey's Anatomy, which is currently one of the most popular shows on Disney Plus and other streaming platforms. This is due to the fact that the series has included a number of unexpected departures and comebacks through the years. Due to the fact that the series is so popular, its creators and producers have made it clear on multiple occasions that there is still a significant amount of time left before the series is cancelled. Recent events have resulted in the series surpassing the milestone of 400 episodes. On September 26, ABC will premiere the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy. As of right now, it has been confirmed that Grey's Anatomy actor Natalie Morales will be returning for the 21st season. During the 21st season of the long-running medical drama, the actor made his debut as Dr. Monica Beltran. However, she ultimately chose to be with Winston Dugu, despite the fact that she was embroiled in a won't-they scenario with Amelia Shepherd. As the 21st season of the program came to a close, viewers were left wondering who would return and who would not. Meredith Grey had resigned, Owen Hunt, Teddy Altman, and Amelia had been terminated, and the new surgeons had threatened to quit their jobs. According to a recent rumor by TheWrap, Morales will make an appearance in 3 of the upcoming season's episodes, beginning with the second episode. In addition to that, the performer enjoys the opportunity to sign on for further episodes beyond that. Ellen Pompeo, who portrays Meredith, will return for the 21st season for a minimum of 7 episodes, while Scott Speedman, who plays Nick Marsh, Meredith's love interest, will make an appearance in at least 5 episodes. Camilla Luddington, who plays Jo Wilson, is also returning, and she recently disclosed that she was shook after reading the screenplay for season 21. And you know what's so funny? And you know this, Jess? We never know what's going to happen. We are not given a heads up, so I was reading the script in bed this morning, and I was shocked. I was shocked, Luddington said in a conversation with her co-star on Grey's Anatomy and podcast co-host Jessica Capshaw a few weeks ago during their conversation. I was amazed, and yeah, we're going back next week. I actually have a table read tomorrow. Dr. Beltran is a pediatric surgeon who fully understands that she is at the pinnacle of her field today. As a result of her high level of pragmatism and level-headedness, she is highly regarded in her area. Additionally, she possesses a bedside manner that is both competent and kind with her young patients and their parents. Nevertheless, Dr. Beltran does not always share the same viewpoints as her colleagues, and she will not allow anything to stand in the way of her efforts to assist her children. Natalie Morales, an actress who is best known for her roles in The Morning Show and Dead to Me, is scheduled to make a return appearance in the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy. Morales made her debut in the previous season of the long-running medical drama series, in which she was introduced as Dr. Monica Beltran, a new pediatric surgeon at the Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital. She is scheduled to appear in the second episode of the new season of the ABC show, which will be followed by a guaranteed 6 episodes, with the possibility of appearing in further episodes in the future, as reported by Variety, an entertainment news outlet. A Grey's Anatomy casting update has revealed that a new arrival in the cast has been promoted for the upcoming season. The long-running medical drama has followed the personal and professional lives of the staff at Seattle's Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital, formerly the Seattle Grace Hospital, since it premiered on ABC in 2005. The upcoming Grey's Anatomy Season 21 will feature the return of longtime main cast members Chandra Wilson and James Pickens Jr., as well as a recurring appearance from Ellen Pompeo's Meredith Grey, who left the series in Season 19, though she remains on board as producer and narrator. According to Variety, Natalie Morales has been promoted from the role of a guest star to that of a recurring cast member for the upcoming Season 21 of Grey's Anatomy. Her character, Dr. Monica Beltran, a pediatric surgeon, made her debut in the 20th season and has appeared in a total of 6 episodes up to this point. At the time of this writing, it is unknown how many episodes of Season 21 will feature the return of Dr. Beltran. It is not yet known whether or not this promotion will result in Natalie Morales becoming a series regular in the cast of Grey's Anatomy. However, if it does, the actor is well suited to the task, as she has been a series regular on many prominent series in the past. Some of the shows on which she has been a series regular for at least one season include White Collar, The Grinder, Abby's, and The Middleman. Additionally, she has played recurring characters on even more shows, such as Parks and Recreation, Dead to Me, and Santa Clarita Diet. There is also a strong precedent for previous Grey's Anatomy seasons to promote recurring characters to regular cast members. Over the years, many major cast members got their start as recurring stars, including Sarah Ramirez, who played Kali Torres as part of the main cast between seasons 3 and 12. Other long-running cast members who got their start as recurring stars include Camilla Luddington as Jo Wilson and Katarina Skorson as Amelia Shepard, both of whom are still set to be series regulars on the show in Season 21. In spite of this, Grey's Anatomy has not promoted a series regular from a recurring cast member since the 17th season. This may be an indication of a change in the show's hiring practices, but it could also simply be a reflection of the fact that the 19th season witnessed a significant influx of new stars, including Harry Shum Jr. and Nico Toho. Since Midori Francis, one of those stars, has been demoted to a recurring role for the 21st season, it is possible that the time is right for a new promotion in the years to come, should Morales be interested in continuing to appear on the show. The extensive cast populating Grey's Anatomy's 20 seasons ensured plenty of characters could come back, making it important for some of them to return to the medical drama sooner rather than later. Whether through memories or coma-induced dreams, like all the characters Meredith saw on the beach in Grey's Anatomy Season 17, many of those central to Meredith's life and development returned despite their brutal deaths in the medical drama. Since the long-lasting drama managed such a feat, it would be reasonable to expect the characters still alive in Grey's Anatomy's world to return eventually, with some already doing so. The brilliant careers that Grey's Anatomy kickstarted made it more difficult for the stars who made some characters famous to return. However, the unexpected news that one original character in the medical drama, who had appeared between Grey's Anatomy seasons 2 and 4, returned for 3 episodes in season 21 opened the door to the possibility of Grey's Anatomy welcoming back many more characters for brief visits in the future. This is something that season 20, episode 4, already did with Arizona, and it is something that could easily be repeated for a variety of characters who are still alive on the show, but are no longer affiliated with Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital. An obvious possible return, given his and Meredith's close bond, would be Alex Karev. Although the reason that brought Alex away from Seattle was his wish to reunite with Izzy and his biological children, whom he knew nothing about before visiting Izzy, he still had various loved ones in Seattle, and returning for a case would be a wonderful chance to visit them. Alex visiting in Grey's Anatomy season 21 could also prompt him to offer his support to Meredith in her fight against Catherine. It was extremely controversial for Alex Karev to leave Grey's Anatomy because he left behind a loving wife like Jo in order to begin a relationship with Izzy Stevens. However, Karev's return to Grey Sloan Memorial could help to soften the blow of how he left the show. It would give him the opportunity to properly ask Jo for forgiveness for how he behaved, and it would also allow him to say goodbye to his home for many years in a calm manner. However, the character of Lucas Adams and the fact that he is Derek Shepherd's nephew made the return of a Shepherd sister more likely, particularly in the event that he were to be forced to do his internship year once more. Throughout the years, the entirety of Derek Shepherd's family has appeared on Grey's Anatomy. Amelia even remained to become one of the most important characters in the medical drama. The fact that Lucas would have to repeat his first year of school as a result of his behavior during Sam Sutton's ordeal would be the ideal reason for his mother to travel to Seattle. This would also result in another Shepherd reunion with both Amelia and Meredith. Furthermore, this kind of development could finally reveal who among Derek's sisters Lucas's mother is. This is a mystery that has persisted ever since Grey's Anatomy season 19 revealed the illustrious parentage of the new intern Lucas. Christina Yang has not been seen at Grey Sloan Memorial since she left for Switzerland in the 10th season of Grey's Anatomy. However, it is evident that her relationship with Meredith has remained strong, as evidenced by their conversations about Cormac Hayes. Although Christina's return would be surprising given the numerous significant events in Meredith's life for which she has not been physically present ever since Sandra Oh left Grey's Anatomy, it would make sense given the close bond that she shares with Meredith. Furthermore, Christina's return to Grey's Anatomy season 21 could be of great assistance to Meredith in one of the most significant battles of her life. The trailer for the upcoming season of Grey's Anatomy hinted at a legal battle between Catherine and Meredith, which was based on the latter's decision to publish her findings about her Alzheimer's study despite the fact that they belonged to Catherine's foundation. This was a particularly challenging time in Meredith's life. In fact, Christina's support could be of great assistance to Meredith in Grey's Anatomy season 21, and her return could provide her with ammunition to use against Catherine. Addison Montgomery returned multiple times in Grey's Anatomy's latest seasons, having been a key character that joined Bailey, Jo, and Karina's fight to provide abortion care in states where it was limited, and taught doctors whose universities refused to teach about reproductive care more completely. Addison's work continued thanks to Bailey's gift of the PRT, and the alignment of their objectives likely makes Addison one of the characters most likely to return in Grey's Anatomy season 21. Addison may also return with another role. Given that the mass firings that occurred in the season 20 finale ensured that many doctors would not return to Grey Sloan for the upcoming season 21 of Grey's Anatomy, Addison may be one of the doctors from Grey Sloan Memorial's old guard that Catherine may be willing to bring back to teach the interns. The fact that Katherine Heigl did not reprise her role as Izzy Stevens, despite the fact that she played a significant role in Alex Karev's relocation from Seattle, makes it highly unlikely that she will return. Nevertheless, the fact that she played such an important role in the early years of Grey's Anatomy makes Izzy the ideal character who should still be brought back. Her reappearance in Alex's story did not provide much in the way of updates regarding her life or her career as a surgeon. The possibility of Izzy returning could finally bring Meredith back together with one of the most significant people in her formative years as a surgeon. This would provide them with the opportunity to catch up as adults whose lives have taken them to places they could have never imagined when they were interns. Although the return of Izzy is extremely unlikely, given the news of Sydney Heron's return, no former character should be considered off-limits, which would make the possibility of her visit more solid as time passes. Another character whose return could be unexpected, but would nonetheless be intriguing, is Stephanie Edwards. Joining Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital as part of Joe's same class of interns, Edwards had a promising future in neurosurgery. However, Stephanie's exit storyline included having to fight off a patient who had taken her hostage and ending up in a fire with multiple burns, prompting her to leave surgery to travel the world and live instead of saving lives. Although Stephanie was not a character from the early seasons of Grey's Anatomy, she was still a fan favorite and had a strong connection to Joe, which made her possible return to Gray Sloan Memorial the ideal opportunity for the two old friends to catch up. Stephanie could return to the hospital in a variety of roles, including as a patient, as someone who suggested the place to somebody else who needed medical help, or even as a doctor, if she made the decision to return to study medicine after processing what had happened to her. Despite the fact that Jackson Avery left Seattle in the 17th season of Grey's Anatomy, he turned out to be a significant part of Meredith's exit storyline in the 19th season of the show. Meredith's visit to the Catherine Fox Foundation and Jackson's presence in Boston were essentially what convinced her to study Alzheimer's disease in an effort to assist Zola. Given that Grey's Anatomy Season 21 will set up the confrontation between Catherine and Meredith because of the Alzheimer's study that Jackson proposed to Meredith, it is inevitable that he will be involved. Jackson returning in Grey's Anatomy Season 21 would also help in the fight between Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital doctors and Catherine. After all, Jackson always helped soften Catherine's worst impulses, something she could need in her fight against most Gray Sloan doctors and Meredith herself. Jackson's role within the Catherine Fox Foundation and his personal relationship with Meredith would make for great drama, making his return one of the few needing to happen as close to Grey's Anatomy Season 21 as possible. Shane Ross, another intern from Stephanie and Joe's class, traveled to Switzerland with Christina during the 10th season of Grey's Anatomy. He had developed an interest in cardiothoracic surgery, and during that season, he experienced burnout and ruined the surgery of Alex's father to the point where he passed away as a consequence. This nearly caused Shane to lose his position at Gray Sloan Memorial Hospital. Although Shane's visit to Gray Sloan would not be as significant as Christina's return to Seattle, it would still be the closest she'd ever been given the fact that she had mentored Shane and made the decision to bring him along with her to Switzerland. Shane briefly returning with a patient could show how much he improved as a surgeon since his resident years in Grey's Anatomy, and his close relationship with Christina could make her part of the story despite her absence. Even without mentions of Christina, it would be nice for viewers to see how another one of Joe's classes progressed, and it would mean even more were it to happen during Grey's Anatomy Season 21, given Ben Warren's return to surgery. After Meredith and Catherine's disagreement regarding the Alzheimer's study and the high probability that Jackson is involved with it, it would make sense for April to return. Jackson and April's relationship on Grey's Anatomy made them one of the show's key couples, and the two had been there for each other even after their divorce. The fact that Grey's Anatomy Season 18 finally confirmed that they were getting back together in Boston makes it even more likely that April will return along with Jackson, particularly in the event that his family is threatened. With Meredith's Alzheimer's study being presented as one of the key stories for Grey's Anatomy Season 21, the Catherine Fox Foundation will undoubtedly be involved, which will make it more likely that key figures like April Kepner will appear. However, April's return would not necessarily have to do with Jackson. Her move to Boston also allows her to be involved with the foundation, so it is possible that April could return to Seattle for a short period of time on official business. Additionally, Arizona's brief visit could potentially open the doors for more doctors to return in the same manner, and Cali would be the perfect option, both because of Arizona's recent return and because Gray Sloan Memorial's own Atticus Lincoln would be the perfect choice. The unlikely return of Arizona Robbins for work-related reasons occurred in one episode of Grey's Anatomy Season 20, which helped Bailey find the magic in surgery once more. If Callie were to return to Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital in the 21st season of Grey's Anatomy, it would be the ideal opportunity for her and Blink to collaborate on a patient, thereby introducing the new author garb to the old one. Additionally, this would be an opportunity to bring together original characters from Grey's Anatomy, such as Meredith, Bailey, Richard, and Sydney. This would make Callie's potential return a part of something more significant in the 21st season of the medical drama.